Welcome to this short presentation of the 2023 call topics under the destination Cultural Heritage and the Cultural and Creative Industries of Horizon Europe Cluster 2. I am Richard Buchs. I'm from the Directorate General for Research and Innovation of the European Commission, and I'm working in particular with developing this area of research. Under the destination Cultural Heritage and Cultural and Creative Industries, we essentially develop our call topics under three priority areas, which are green, digital, and innovative. Under the digital priority, we are supporting a special initiative called the European Collaborative Cloud for Cultural Heritage. I will talk about this particular initiative in a separate video, not in this one. So let's start with the green priority. Under this priority, we want to, on the one hand, support cultural heritage and the cultural and creative industries to cope with the effects of climate change. And on the other hand, mobilize cultural heritage and the cultural and creative industries to become drivers of an inclusive, resilient, and socially acceptable green transition. The first topic under the green priority deals with new technologies for remote monitoring of cultural heritage. Cultural heritage monuments, sites, and artifacts are threatened by many anthropogenic and environmental factors, such as, for instance, earthquakes, floods, sea level rise, fires, pollution, or even urbanization. Therefore, innovative and cost-effective remote technologies for systematic and representative monitoring of built cultural heritage are needed. The second topic under the green priority focuses on the cultural and creative industries. The cultural and creative industries are an important source of growth, of job creation, but they also play a key role in shaping culture, values, and perceptions across the European Union and beyond the European Union. Therefore, these CCIs really play a key role in achieving the European Union's climate transition objectives. But large parts of the cultural and creative industries don't have the capacity to adapt to the climate transition, and even less the capacity to drive this transition. That's why research and innovation into specific approaches to enable Europe's CCIs to develop their full potential to support a sustainable climate transition are needed. Now let's move on to the digital priority. Under this priority, we want to help Europe's cultural heritage and cultural and creative industries to become world leaders in taking advantage of the digital transition and avoid the pitfalls. The first topic under the digital priority deals with the challenges of digitization. For example, the risk of digitized cultural heritage being used out of its context, and how best to overcome these challenges to help European cultural heritage become more digitally adept. This topic does not exist in a vacuum, therefore it is important to connect to other relevant projects and initiatives in order to achieve the maximum impact that we expect. And now let's move on to the innovative priority. Here the aim is to mobilize Europe's cultural heritage and cultural and creative industries to contribute to inclusive innovation in a broad sense. We want to support Europe's CCIs to be drivers of a culture and creativity-driven innovation ecosystem that contributes to economic growth and competitiveness, but also to cultural and social cohesion. We want to support cultural heritage institutions to be proactive players in shaping future more inclusive and more sustainable societies. And we want to develop cultural tourism as an engine of innovation and development of rural and remote areas, and more. The first topic under the innovative priority attempts to explore the constantly changing nature of cultural heritage as opposed to its perceived static characteristics. The goal is to develop the capacity of cultural heritage to help citizens face change with greater confidence, especially given the dramatic societal transformations that we are now facing due to factors such as climate change or technological developments. The second topic under the innovative priority deals with cultural tourism in rural and remote areas and its capacity to foster sustainable development, jobs, and social inclusion. The central question is the search for appropriate policy solutions and business models that will respond to the challenges and specific contexts of diverse rural and remote areas. Projects should take into consideration the many differences between rural territories across Europe and contribute to the priorities of the EU long-term rural vision. The third topic under the innovative priorities aims at contributing significantly to a thriving and competitive European video game industry. We want to develop both how best to support and strengthen the European video game ecosystem, and also how best to stimulate the uptake of technologies and know-how developed in this industry into other economic sectors. The fourth topic under the innovative priority deals with arts education as a way to foster cultural literacy and social inclusion in Europe. Against the background of increasing plurality of cultures and identities in Europe, this topic aims at exploring ways to exploit the benefits of this plurality. Projects are expected to develop innovative policy solutions to increase cultural literacy and provide ways that those solutions could be integrated into the education policies in Europe. And the fifth and last but not least topic under the innovative priority focuses on gender balance. Against the backdrop of the challenges of the green and digital transitions, there is a risk that women will lose opportunities in cultural heritage due to their underrepresentation in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. This topic aims at promoting what we call STEAM education with an A, as a means to increase girls' and women's interest in new technologies. With this, I would like to thank you very much for your attention and hope that these few words have been helpful. We are looking forward to your applications under these topics.